Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As tonight we are bringing you some high school boys basketball action as the Liberty Eagles are taking on your Macomb High Bombers. John Burton will be on the call. Ginny is running the camera here tonight as we are getting set for starting lineups. We'll let you listen into that. So the starting lineup for the Liberty Eagles will be number 4, Ethan Owens, number 5, Taylon Goodwin, number 14, Carter Mushell, number 21, Evan Sims, and number 32, Mason Kiergan. For the Macomb Bombers, it will be number 10, Hayden Katz, number 21, Caden Nutt, number 23, Drake May, number 24, Nick Elby, and number 42, Kyler Norton. We'll get the start for the Macomb Bombers. Again, this is the JV contest. We'll have the varsity contest on at the conclusion of this one, and two teams that could see each other in the holiday tournament next week as well. Macomb picking up the 4th seed for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament over at Western Hall. Teams will be played the 26th, 27th, and 28th. Bombers win the tip here in the JV game. It gets tipped back to Cats. And that's how we will start here at the hangar. Cats double on the right wing, gets it to the middle, kicks back outside. Cats, he's going to swing it outside for May. Liberty quick to double team him once again. Bombers working the ball around the outside quickly. Here's Nupp with it now, working it down low. Elby has it, turns. I think he was trying to pass it up there for Norton. Hit the rim there. That'll be a turnover, and the Eagles will take over. This is Sims with it, picks his ball up right around the volleyball line. Gets it over to Mushell. That ball's going to be stolen away by Drake May. He's going to bounce it forward for Elby. Temporarily loses it, picks it up, and scores 2. Nick Elby scores 2 for Macomb. We have first points of the ball game. Eagles working right to left on your screen. Bombers working left to right. Bombers wearing the home rights. Eagles in all red here with white trim. Cats will get hands on that pass. Another Bombers tip there. First one resulted in a steal. That one, fortunately for Liberty, will go out of bounds. Pass comes, inbounded into Sims. May's harassing him deep beyond the three-point line now. He's going to pick him up here once again. Sims picks it up. Swings that one outside for Owens. Owens now over for Goodwin. Bombers defense really extending this pressure out high here early on. Eagles looking for a backdoor cut there. Nothing cooking at this moment. Owens once again, May will tip it out of bounds. Liberty will get set to inbound. Once again, it'll be Sims here on the near baseline. Able to get that in for Mushell. He's going to be guarded by Katz. He's going to have that one almost poked away from behind, and looked like Goodwin was going to fall out of bounds as he tried to save it. It'll be turnover Bombers possession. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter as Macomb takes over. Macomb really showing out defensively there in that possession. Again, they are able to send that pressure out awfully high. Really focused a lot of pickups there. May will try 3. That one won't go. Offensive rebound. Elby, he's got a big size advantage down there, and he will pick up 2. Elby on the offensive rebound and score. This is Mushell now. Hands it back over for Sims. Eagles yet to attempt a shot here in the first quarter. Bombers defense has been playing excellent. There's a backdoor cut. Almost lost it out of bounds. May had hands on it once again. Here's a shot inside. Sims, that one won't go. Rebounded by Katz. He's going to look to push the pace back the other direction. Crosses over the half-court line. Now gives it up for May. Nobody picks him up. Swings it into the corner for Nupp. throws up a pump fake and now gives it back over for May. Eagles have been looking to trap there on those near side wings, working in that 2-3 defense. There it is. Trap comes once again over for Nupp, throws up a pass fake, and now gets it back to Katz. Swung back over. Nupp will try the 3 this time. Fall a little bit short. LB working for another offensive rebound. Lands in the hands of Norton. Nice pass down low. Katz trying to find Norton. Or excuse me, that's LB down there. Eagles were able to get hands on it. Tipped out of bounds. Saved 2 more points there down low. For LB. May set to inbound. Gets it right inside LB. Another score. He's got all 6 for the Bombers. Minutes into the opening quarter. Bombers up 6-0. Again, just 1 shot on the Eagles side so far in this contest. LB's got all 3 field goals for Macomb. Kiergan gives this one over for Sims. Again, guarded closely by May up high. Is able to bounce it down low for Mushel. He's guarded by Katz. Almost lost it there. Forced to pick Pizdrowa. Looking inside. That one's going to be stolen away by Norton. Katz going to look to go the other direction. Katz trying to give it over for LB. Pass was a little bit off target. Katz still trying to keep it in bounds and out of bounds. Which way are we going to go here? There's a Liberty basketball. Katz just harassing there on the defensive end. Number 3, Labardo Ramirez will check into the game for Liberty. Just under halfway through the first quarter. Here's Goodwin, top the key. Goodwin stands at 6'3", the sophomore. He's got a little size to him. This one's stolen away. Nupp the other way, blows the layup. And Norton is right there to clean it up. Nice job there by Norton running the break, able to clean up the miss there. By Nupp, Bombers up 8-0 now. Liberty really hasn't given too much to worry about on the offensive end to this point. Trying to get something changed around here. This is Owens on the inside. May's going to come away with another steal and score on the other end. Drake May picks up his first 2 of the game. And the Bombers lead by double digits. Owens with it, spins, trying to get around Norton. Nice job there, able to seal him off. This is Goodwin now, works it down low. Over for Kiergan. May had hands on it once again. That one's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Bombers basketball. Again, this Bombers defense just swarming here in the first quarter. The 2 Simmons comes into the game. Number 2, Mark Simmons, and number 12, Alexander Simmons for the Macomb High Bombers. Norton and Nupp will go to the bench. Ball tipped out of bounds. 2 minutes, 45 seconds here in the first quarter. We're still up 10-0. LB has been a problem on the inside. He has it here once again. Misses the initial layup. That was going to be batted around. LB comes down with it. He's going to kick it out for Mark Simmons. Now top of the key. Katz will try it. He's got it. A top of the key 3 is nothing but nylon for Hayden Katz. He knocks down the Bombers' first 3 of the game and extends their lead. Here is Ramirez with it now. Gets into the corner over for Owens. Owens looking to drive on Simmons. He's going to be walled off there. Flips it back out to the top of the key over for Goodwin. Sims now on the drive, looking for room to work with. Trying to get it back out for Ramirez. Katz is going to have the steal. Katz going the other way. It's going to be a contested layup. Katz goes down hard. He will be fouled. It'll be our first foul of the contest. Mason Kiergan will pick up his first foul of the game. It's our first foul of the quarter. on either side. Cats will shoot a pair here at the line. Trying to extend the Bombers' lead. First one is hard off the back iron, no good. Cohen Hunt Toomey will check in for Drake May. Bombers enjoyed themselves a pretty big lead here in the first quarter. Second free throw for Cats is good. Sims with it now over for Ramirez. 14-0 is our score. Win it in 45 seconds to play here in the first. That's going to be swung over for Goodwin. He's going to try the three, trying to get the lid off the basket. That one is no good. Cats back with it, gets it over into the corner for Simmons. He's going to be double teamed, and that'll force a travel. He was able to force a turnover there with a little bit of defensive pressure. Simmons with it. Now over to Ramirez, guarded closely there by Toomey. He's going to throw it right into the hands of Elby. Elby working back the other direction. He's got Goodwin to beat, and he will score. Nick Elby scores 2 more. He is up to 8 in the contest now. 4 field goals for him. Bombers working for another steal here. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be swarmed. We're going to have a jump ball called. It'll be Eagles possession. Under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Bombers still up 16-0. Liberty with just 2 field goal tries in this first quarter, I do believe. Had the one inside and the 3 just moments ago. Inbounds, comes to the far baseline, drive inside, floater is good. Mason Kiergan is able to get the Eagles on the board here in the first. Nice looking floater there for Kiergan. Simmons is going to swing this one to the other Simmons, and that'll be a score. Excuse me, that's Cohen Hunt Toomey over there, scoring the 2-point for the Bombers. Nice find there by Simmons on the outside. Cats comes with more harassing defense there. They're going to try to get this ball inside to Kiergan. We're going to have a foul called. That one will go on Mark Simmons. It'll be his first, team's first here in the first. 20 seconds to go. This is Kiergan once again working against Mark Simmons. He's going to look to go right back inside, puts up another floater, hits the floater, no good. Ramirez trying to get the put back there. Elby's able to corral it in. Under 10 seconds to go now. Bombers looking for the full court pass, and Katz is able to connect to Simmons down court. And just like that, the Bombers are up to 20. They lead by 18 here at the hangar. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We're back with you right after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here at Macomb High, Bombers lead 20-2 at the end of 1. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in, talk to Justin, Jerry, Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. So some subs there during the break for the Macomb Bombers. Marshawn Brooks and Marshawn Delaney will check in, as well as number 40, William Thomas. And they're joined out there by Cohen Hunt Toomey and Mark Simmons. That's your lineup for the Macomb Bombers. This pass trying to get it inside for Thomas. No good. Brooks has it. He's going to try the three. That one's hard off the front iron. Rebounded by Delaney. Post hook. That one's also no good. Bombers fighting for another offensive rebound. And Brooks is able to come down with it. Toomey drives baseline. Able to take a little bit of contact there. He's going to kick it back out for Brooks. Thought about another three. Now outside for Simmons. Swing pass over for Toomey. Bombers showing some patience now here on this possession. Simmons probes inside, now gets it to Thomas. Thomas feeds it down low for Delaney and trying to kick it out for Toomey, who didn't stay where Delaney thought he was going to. Fires that one into the stands, turnover by Macomb. For the Eagles, it's Ramirez, Goodwin, Kiergan, Mushholt, and number 21, Sims, as Kiergan will score two more for Liberty. Cuts into that Bombers lead here. Macomb once again looking down low for Thomas. It'll be another turnover by the Bombers. Sims going inside, takes some contact, looking for the reverse there. No good. Toomey will be fouled under the basket. Be Mushholt's first of the game, team's first here in the second. Brooks with it now, throws that one over the head of Simmons. And the Bombers' second unit now here having some troubles taking care of the basketball. That's 3 straight turnovers for Macomb. 2 in possessions. This one kicked out. Goodwin corner 3, a little bit short. Brooks is trying to chase it down, and he will lose that out of bounds. Which way we're going to go here? They're going to say Bombers basketball. That would be Eagles basketball. Sims guarded by Brooks, hands it now out for Kiergan, who's guarded by Thomas. Now back out for Sims, gets the pick there, working against Brooks, throws up the pump fake, trying to create some room with the body. Nothing cooking there, kicks it back out. Mushholt now puts his head down and drives, and we're going to have a foul called. It'll be an off-the-ball foul. It'll be on William Thomas. His first, team's first. This one worked quickly inside. Eagles aren't able to capitalize there. And that one will be off the hands of Delaney under the basket. And Eagles will retain possession once more. So trying to bounce it inside for Kiergan. Thomas is able to break it up. Brooks throws it up for Delaney. Delaney on the end, tried to dunk it, blows that one, but Toomey is there to clean it up. Toomey picks up 2 more, the Bombers' first field goal of the quarter. Their lead back out to 18. That one will go off the feet of Sims. Brown throws it up. Simmons, the lefty, will try the baseline jump shot, and he'll get that one to fall. Mark Simmons gets in the scores book there. As the Bombers now lead by 20, we'll have a timeout called on the floor, taken by Liberty. 24-4 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. In case you missed it, we had our Macomb Western Holiday Tournament reveal show the other night over at Sports Corner. That is posted on our YouTube channel if you want to go and check out and see what's cooking with that. Again, TSSR Game Time Live will be bringing you all those games over the Christmas break. Kiergan misses the layup. Delaney goes the other way. Step through layup, can't get it to fall. Brooks down with the board, looking to get it away. He's going to throw it right into the hands of Kiergan. Just under 5 minutes now. Sims is going to be walled off by Brooks. Now Sims gets around and puts up the shot. It's going to be a little bit short. Toomey looking for the touchdown pass over for Delaney, who tries to flip it over for Simmons. And that one will be off Simmons out of bounds. Macomb not able to capitalize on that fast break attempt. Owens will check in for Taylon Goodwin. Sims loses the handoff there. Here's a jump shot. That one's going to be a bit long. Falls right into the cans of Kiergan for the offensive rebound. He's harassed by Thomas, that is. That one's going to be tipped out of bounds by Simmons. It will remain Eagles basketball. Simmons with it, trying to get around Brooks there. He bounces it down low for Kiergan. He'll get the N1 to go. Mason Kiergan scores 2 for Liberty with a chance to make it 3. That'll be Thomas's second. Team second. Kiergan's free throw a little bit long, rebounded by Delaney. Brooks is able to find Simmons under the basket. He'll score. Nice feed there by Marshawn Brown. Able to score 2 more for the Bombers. That's a wild three-point attempt. That was high off the back iron. Brown the other direction now. He's going to stop and pop the 3. Rattles around, won't go. Thomas flying in for the rebound. And that'll be a foul on William Thomas. That'll be his 3rd. Taylon Goodwin will come back in for Liberty. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here before halftime. Liberty working the ball around the outside here. Here's a dribble drive by Evan Sims. He's going inside, spin around, jump shot, good. Nice job there by Sims. Able to probe inside the defense, found a little opening. Bombers going back quickly the other way. Thomas, layup, that won't go. Delaney, offensive rebound, puts it back down on the ground and scores. Delaney's first 2 of the game for Macomb as they answer back quickly after the Eagles field goal, 28-8. Macomb still in front. Delaney, nice job walling off there, almost throwing that one out of bounds. Goodwood has to go track it down. Here he is now, picks up his dribble. Gives it back over for Mushole. Out to the top, Goodwin swings it over for Sims. Sims working against Brown, throws up the hook shot. That won't go. Delaney with the board, he'll go the other direction. Delaney, layup is good. Bombers reach the 30-point mark here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Wolchold has it now, top of the key. Goodwin, 3, rattles around, that won't fall. Pretty good look from up top there for Goodwin. Delaney finds Simmons in the corner. That one's going to fall a little bit long. He will track down the rebound here. Delaney back inside. That's going to be a wedgie. Macomb will retain possession on the jump ball call. Mason Kieran, the leading scorer on the Eagles side, will check back into the game. Alexander Simmons, number 12, will come in for Macomb, as well as number 15, or number 50, excuse me, Devin Perry. Inside quickly for Simmons, who will score. Brown to Simmons connection on the inbound. Simmons now down into the corner. Kiergan almost lost it there. Brown did a nice job getting hands on it. He's going to go back the other direction. Brown on the fast break. Layup is good. Steal and score for Marshawn Brown. And the Bombers, again, up big here in the first half. And it's really done a lot of damage on the defensive end. They've been able to come away with a lot of steals. Have really been giving the Eagles a lot of problems on that end of the court. Here's a good one, now guarded by Perry. Brown's gonna come away with another steal. Brown drives inside, layup, that one won't go. Simmons offensive rebound and scores. 6 points in the first half for, excuse me, that's the wrong Simmons, excuse me. It's 4 points in the first half for Alexander Simmons. He joins Mark Simmons with 4 points as well. And once again, Bombers able to get hands on that ball defensively. They will force the jump ball. 25.6 seconds to play in the first half. Sims gets it down low. Kiergan, turnaround shot is pure. Mason Kiergan pushes the Eagles up to 10. Bombers still lead by 26. Just 10 seconds to play. Here's Simmons on the baseline, able to get to the other Simmons, kicked it out, top of the key. Brooks thought about the three. He's going to put it on the ground. They're going to call 3 seconds in the lane on Perry. Late turnover here in the second quarter. Eagles will have to go the length of the court. It'll be Sims, and they will let time expire. 36-10 is the score at the end of one. Bombers in front. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
And welcome back to halftime. We're with Joanna Edson. Joanna, you've been at MDH since 2010. Is that what you said to me earlier?
Correct.
So what do you do here at MDH?
I'm the Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry.
Okay. Director of Behavioral Health and Psychiatry. You're relatively new to the director role.
Correct.
But you've been here for several years. What have you done to get to this point?
I started out as a after-hours crisis worker and then was hired full-time 2 years later, so 2012. And then I was a therapist until I took the director position.
So what is it that's kept you at MDH? Obviously, if you've stayed as long as you have, there's something about MDH that keeps you here and makes you feel like you're doing something special. What is that?
I always wanted to work at MDH. I started, I actually have 2 masters. After my first master's, I got in community health education. I wanted to come work here as a health educator, but nurses were getting hired for those positions. And so I had to take a different route. So then I worked for Teen Parent Services, and I started a homeless shelter and ran that for 11 years. Went back to school and got my master's of social work, and then I ended up here.
So you've taken a roundabout road to get to MDH. So if you've always wanted to work at MDH, what was it about MDH that made you want to come here?
I don't know. I just like the hospital vibe.
As the director now, you've been here, you've worked outside the hospital before you came to the hospital. You've worked in the hospital. Do you think that well-rounded, I should say, experience will allow you to do your job as a director a little bit better?
I believe all things happen for a reason. So there was a reason I wasn't hired all those years ago. It gave me opportunities to do things that I always wanted to also do, which was open a homeless shelter. There was a time when I was working for Teen Parent Services where I was running into a lot of homeless teens who also were either pregnant or had babies, and some of them were living with me. So we moved towards opening a shelter so they would have housing. And I was there for 11 years, which gave me a lot of insight into people and services in the community and how to help people. My desire to go back to school for my master's as social worker was to kind of help people at a deeper level, a more permanent level, help them figure out what keeps them getting into situations that are not good for them.
All right. Behavioral health, you see people at their worst times a lot of times. I mean, the hospital is a physical problem issue, but also behavioral health, you see them at their worst times on the mental side of things too. How do you deal with that kind of stuff on a regular basis, and how does MDH help the people that you guys have to deal with on that level?
I think that all of the other jobs helped me develop really good boundaries. I think we have to do what we can, which is not fix everything. And in this situation, a lot of times you're getting them to the next step. So if there's an emergency, you're getting them through that emergency and then going to find a different place for what's the next step that's going to work best for them. Same with mental health. If they come in crisis, we're going to help them get to work through whatever is emergent and then figure out, do they need counseling, hospitalization? Where do we need to have them go next?
Okay, Joanna, we talked about you have you've been a part of the community for a long time, and one of the new things at MDH is the Children's Play Therapy Room. Can you touch on that a little bit before we head back to the second half?
Sure. The play therapy room is something that I've wanted to do for a while. I've been doing sand tray therapy with kids, which is a way for them to work through their trauma or problems in a way that they don't have to use words. And I always, to do it well, you have to have a special room and it has to be set up a certain way. And I had planned to do it a few years ago, and then COVID hit, and then we had, so it just got delayed. When I took over as director, there was a room available, and the former director said, "Why don't you do your play therapy room that you've been wanting to do for a while?" And it started from there, and the foundation office helped us put supplies in there, and we also had a lot of toys and things that we already used in other offices. So it's a beautiful room. Kids are loving it. And it's making a huge difference.
And one of the cool things, there's no electronics in there, right?
Correct.
And there's a reason for that, I'm sure.
It's set up and designed just to be very peaceful and calming and quiet.
All right, we'll be back with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Back here at Macomb High School, Bombers have a 26-point lead at halftime. So they find themselves up 36-10 over the Liberty Eagles. We'll go for some halftime stats for you real quick. For the Eagles, number 32, Mason Kiergan has 8 points, and number 21, Evan Sims has the other 2. That's how they got their 10. For the Macomb Bombers, Nick Elby has 8, Kyler Norton has 2, Marshawn Delaney has 4, Drake May has 2, Cohen Hunt Toomey has 4, Alexander Simmons and Mark Simmons both have 4. Hayden Katz has 4, and Marshawn Brown has 2. It's been all smooth sailing for Macomb through the first half. They got it done on the defensive end early on. They were opposed to a lot of steals and then turned those into points at the other end. And as for the Eagles, just really struggled to get things going on the offensive side of the basketball. Things started to pick up there in the second quarter. We'll see if maybe they can make some adjustments coming at the halftime break and get this thing a little bit closer here in the third and maybe make a run at things in the fourth. They have dug themselves into quite a big hole here at the hangar. Macomb will trot their starters out there to start this second half. It'll be Katz, May, Nupp, Elby, and Norton. Here's Nupp with it around the free throw line, working against Kiergan. For the Eagles, it's Kiergan, Sims, Mushholt, Goodwin, and Owens. As that three is no good, Mushholt trying to go back the other direction. May's able to take that one away. Almost lost it there. I'll give it to Mupp, who hands it over for Katz. Here's May on the right wing 3. That one's going to be a little bit short. L be able to use his size down low, pulling another offensive rebound. Bombers working it back around. Katz on the inside. He's going to lose it on the way up, but it goes right into the hands of Elby, who will score 2. (38-10). This one trying to get it down low for Kiergan. We're going to have a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Caden Nupp. That'll be his first. Leobardo Ramirez. will come in for the Eagles. Box set here on the inbounds along the near side baseline. Close to a 5-second call there. They're able to get into Musholt. He'll put up the free throw line jumper. Can't get that one to fall. Nupp will tip it out of bounds, trying to secure it. It'll be Bombers basketball, actually. Dead ball rebound. Up, down low, Norton swings it cross court. May thought about the midi. He's going to drive inside, flips it over. Elby, kick out three. Nupp on the way. That one won't go. Rebound fought for once again. Norton trying to tiptoe on the out of bounds line. He will step out. Eagles basketball. As we have an early timeout called here. This will be a full timeout. We will take a quick break. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at the hangar, following a timeout called by the Liberty Eagles. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. So an early timeout call there into the second half for Liberty. This will be Owens now over for Musholt. Nice play run there. Sims will try the three, just a little bit long. Rebound will fall into the hands of the Eagles, however. Here's the pick and roll action, and we will have a foul called. They are going to call an illegal pick. Musholt called for the foul there. Bombers with the lineup swap there. It'll be Brown and Delaney, joined by Alexander Simmons, Toomey, and William Thomas. Saw this lineup in the second quarter for the Macomb Bombers. Brown pass fakes, now swings it out for Simmons. He's bumped on his way to the rim. He's going to swing it out for Toomey as the Bombers will call a timeout. Just a quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. 38-10, Bombers still in front. A pretty slow start here to the third quarter. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, support all area student athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In Bushnell, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. Also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. If you are watching us here on this frigid Friday evening, make sure to get into that live chat. I'd love to see who's all here tuning in as we are gearing up for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament next week. Of course, Macomb's got to get through a Liberty team that they could see at that very tournament. Varsity at least here later tonight. Brown trying to feed it down low for Delaney. That will go through his hands, picked up by Sims and the Eagles. And Delaney will say, give me that right back. He'll go the other direction. Layup contested, but he will get it to go. Sends the Bombers lead up to 30. Close to a travel there around midcourt. Then he comes to Storms. That one's going to be thrown away into the hands of Brown. Brown up the court for Delaney. Layup won't go. Grabs his own rebound. Knocks a man to the floor, and second chance is good. Forward quick points for Marshawn Delaney. Talon Goodwin will come back in. 42-10, 32-point lead now for Macomb as they're going to call a double dribble. Not sure what happened there. I think maybe Sims put it on the ground once more before he passed. Did not see that. Brown over for Toomey. Now down low. Delaney hop steps, feeds it back outside. Simmons. He's going to give it right back to Delaney, right at the rim. It's good. Delaney now playing big here in the third quarter as Liberty will throw that one away. .34 lead now for Macomb. Simmons down low. Delaney trying to feed it across paint over for Toomey. It'll be slapped out of bounds. Roberts will retain possession. Brown will come set to inbound. Brown throws it off the feet of Thomas and gets it right back. Now he'll bounce it over for Thomas around the free throw line. Kicks it out for Delaney. They're going to call a travel there. It'll be Liberty basketball. Sims top the key. Works it over for Owens. Almost lost the dribble there. Goodwin picks it up top of the key. Going there, man-to-man pressure. Brown, or excuse me, there. Nice pass there by Sims. Able to get it over for Goodwin. It was closely guarded by Brown. Toomey here on the other end. Flips it over for Delaney. Another power dribble, reverse layup. Can't get that one to fall. Sims the other way. Nice spin move there. Couldn't create enough room to get the shot up, though. It's going to be fed back down low for Goodwin. Working against Thomas. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by William Thomas. Brown up quickly for Simmons. Now for Delaney. Back up top. Brown swung over to Simmons once again. He'll try the three. That one won't go. Delaney with the back tap. Able to get it back out for Brooks. Now to Simmons, trying to skip it for Toomey. Couldn't make the connection there, cross court. Three minutes and 15 seconds before the fourth quarter begins. This is down low. Kiergan post hook. That one no good. As we're going to have a foul called under the basket. It'll be number 5, Goodwin. Team's second here. Mark Simmons and Devin Perry will check in. Simmons down low. Thomas now back top of the key. This is Mark Simmons trying to three this time, won't go. And Alexander Simmons steps on the line there. That'll be Eagles basketball, trying to save it in and out of bounds. Cole's been crashing the offensive glass very well here tonight as well, especially LB there in the first quarter and really throughout the game. Macomb's got a bit of a size advantage on this Eagles squad, and they put it to good use. Mark Simmons will bring it up to the court, now into the corner for Alexander Simmons. Swings it out forward to me. Hughes Perry in the paint. Nice move towards the rim. Can't get the layup to go. It's a quick little half spin there by Perry. Able to create some room for sure. Sims will spin back the other direction. He's going to be double teamed down low. That spin move for Sims has been there tonight. He's been able to create a lot of room for him on that spin. Just hasn't been able to get a shot up because of it. Kiergan will score 2 more. He's up to 10 now for Liberty. Here's Thomas down low, kicks it back out for Simmons. Dribble drive, now swung back, top of the key, Toomey. They get it out. Alexander Simmons will try the 3, and he'll connect. Alex Simmons knocks down another Bombers 3. 47-14, Macomb leads here. Sims drives inside. He'll answer back with a quick 2 on the other end. Another 2 for Sims. And that's a shot that's been there for Sims here tonight. I'd like to see him look for that a little more. Here's Simmons now once again just knocked down the 3. He'll step inside. Toomey now top of the key. Back over Simmons. Perry picks it up. Kicking it back out. Bombers really being patient here on the offensive end. Perry almost lost it there, and now he will. Sims with the steal. .43 seconds. Sims will feed it over to Ramirez, who lost it there trying to go up. Simmons with the takeaway. Beautiful backdoor find there for Toomey. He will extend the Bombers' lead even further. Nice pass there by Alex Simmons. And now here's Sims working inside, trying to get the post hook to fall. It will not. Bombers now with 7 seconds. Simmons up for Alexander Simmons. He just knocked down 1 3. Can't get that one to go. The Bombers fight for the offensive board, but nothing comes of it. 49-16. Is the score as we move into the final 8 minutes of play. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back right after this.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
Back here at the hangar, 49-16 as we move into the 4th quarter of play. Bombers in front. They have led since the beginning. Led wire to wire here has Macomb. Sims gives it to Marshall. Drive inside, floater, that one won't go. Bombers working with the same lineup they ended the 3rd quarter with. We will be running clock now here in the 4th quarter as well. Mark Simmons, top of the key, gives it for Perry, working his way towards the rim, can't get the layup to go. So in pass ahead, Sims on the inside, gonna have that shot blocked by Simmons. And it'll be Bombers basketball as it's tipped out of bounds. Perry on the inside, trying to get it out for Toomey. Didn't stay where Perry thought he was going to. Simmons out for Kiergan. Now back top key for Sims. That was going to be stolen away by Simmons, and he will slow things up on the fast break. Toomey down low for Thomas. Does the pass fake, bounces it. Corner 3 this time for Simmons. That one won't go. Offensive rebound tracked down by Toomey. Now Thomas has it. He'll fake, put up the floater, and it'll go. Nice move there by William Thomas. He's able to absorb the contact and still able to get the floater to drop in. Perry is going to pick up the steal there on the drive. And he will hand it off to Toomey. Nice defense there once again by Macomb. Simmons looking for the back door, couldn't get it down to him. Thomas will try the mid-range jump shot. That won't fall. Good one down with the board, and he gets it off for Simmons. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the game. It has been all Macomb high. It appears it'll continue to go that direction. As Simmons tracked that one down into the corner. Simmons back top of the key. Here's Toomey now, bounces it down low for Thomas once again. Bombers ball movement been really nice there. Perry able to find Toomey on the back door. He's going to be swarmed by some Eagles down low. He's going to have that one ripped away. Jump ball tie up will go to the Eagles. As miscommunication there, the Eagles will turn it over back into the backcourt. Leonardo Ramirez, number 3 for the Eagles, back into the game. Here's Simmons, top of the key, hits the front of the rim, no good. Mark Simmons stuck at 4 points here tonight. He's had a couple good looks from deep. Just hasn't been able to quite capitalize on them yet. As Alexander Simmons will come away with the steal. (51-16). Thomas on the low block. Nice move there. Just can't get the shot to go. It'll be Eagles basketball. We're going to have an over-the-back call. Charge to Mark Simmons. Goodwin has the ball top of the key. He'll get it back. He'll put up the quick trigger 3, a little bit short. Big man trying to knock down a 3 there. Bombers work it down low for Thomas once more. Now back out for Simmons. Toomey skips this one out for Simmons. Nice feed down low for Thomas. Just can't get the reverse layup to go. Here is Leonardo Ramirez now. Off into the hands of Kiergan. Again, the leading scorer. He will throw that one away, and Simmons will wisely throw things up once more for the Bombers. Just 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play here before the final buzzer sounds, and everything's pointing to Macomb Bombers win here in the JV contest. Thomas will lose it on the inside once more. Of course, we have the varsity game on at the conclusion of this one. That stream should be created, so you can just jump over there after we get wrapped up here. Should be a pretty good one between the Bombers and the Eagles, and again, I know we've been talking about it all night, but two teams that could see each other at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Two very, very solid basketball programs, at least on the varsity front. Both teams will go into tonight's game with 6 wins. Here's Perry, free throw line jump shot. That one will not fall. Of course, every team in that holiday tournament kind of chasing the West Hancock Titans. They have been off to an excellent start to their season. They picked up the #1 seed for the tournament at Western Hall next week. Bombers slotted in at 4. with Peoria Christian as the number 2 seed, and then a team that Macomb became very familiar with last season, Rock Ridge, going in at number 3. That should be an interesting matchup. If those two teams meet once again, started to build a little bit of a rivalry on the basketball court. Last season, of course, Rock Ridge was able to win the tournament last year, knocking off the Macomb Bombers. But it would be the Bombers getting the last laugh in the postseason. Arrogant shot on the inside is no good. Toomey pushing the fast break other way, picks up and scores. Going on Toomey, another 2 points for him. Here's a good one now in the corner. Trying to feed it down low for Kieran. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Liberty. Trying to get in for Kieran once again. That will go off his chest. There's 4 seconds to go here. We'll see if the Bombers shoot this one at the buzzer. Simmons will take it. It'll be off the backboard, and that's how we will come to an end. 53-16 is the final here for the JV portion of tonight's contest. Again, we'll have the varsity game on in just a few moments. Once we get this stream ended and head over there, we hope to see you for that one. So for John Burton and Jenny running the camera, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Bombers JV basketball. We hope to catch you for the varsity contests.